Hello, beautiful people of this world, universe, galaxy, wherever you are. Welcome to Talk That Shit with Lean. Should I have like some shit like Talk That Shit with. Damn, it's kind of long. Talk That Shit with Lean. Shit Talk with Lean. I don't know, but hey y'all, hey. So today we are going to be talking about jobs. Yeah. So as you can tell by the title, I haven't had a job in a year. Yeah. So I haven't worked a job, a 9 to 5, in a year. Mind you, if you guys know from my previous video, I do have 2 kids. Ooh, excuse me. So it's like, how am I surviving? How am I thriving? How am I getting the bills paid? All with the grace of God. But all jokes aside, I'm really good at like saving money and managing money. So literally, thank God, literally all in the grace of God, I have not gone broke. My kids still are able to eat, they still have their diapers, they still have everything they need and more. So thank you, God. But if we get into the real tea of the tea, I generally don't like working. I don't like a 9 to 5. I don't like my time being like managed by someone else. That don't make no sense to me because it's my time. I don't like going to the location. Some coworkers are chill. Some of them are not. So it's like you're forced to be around them, and it's like, blah. Yeah. I guess to go into depth, the last 9 to 5 I had was mattress firm, which I don't know if I can say this. I can, right? It's my fucking life. Who the fuck is gonna stop me? But yeah, the last job I had, I worked at mattress firm, which I know. Every time I tell someone I worked at mattress firm, they're like, "Isn't that place a scam?" Well, I don't know, but they pay good. Shit, I'm not even trying to be like free promotion, but like if you try to work at mattress firm, go ahead. Um, yeah, so it was pretty chill. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you guys. It was pretty chill. We didn't get a lot of customers, those fraud rumors, but we didn't get a lot of customers. Um, you're around mattresses, which is very odd for like work because I think just being around like a bed in general makes you sleepy. So I used to fall asleep at the job a lot. Yeah. It was really chill. Like it was honestly the chillest job I ever had. Like besides like when you did have a customer and you had to sell them on why they should get this $10,000 mattress, it was like the easiest job I had. Like I was able to do art content when I was there because I used to vent too. Like it was chill. But also too, literally 2 days after I got the job, I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. So the whole time I worked there, I was pregnant, and then I went on leave for 6 months, and then when I came back, I changed locations, blah blah blah. But 2 days after I quit, I found out I was pregnant with my son. So work at mattress firm at your own risk because you could end up pregnant. Yeah, so that's my story with that. But other than that, it was like the only thing that also sucked too. I'm not gonna hold you. The only thing that sucked was that like we had to do like monthly meetings, but they won't be at our store location. They'd be at these other locations. It used to be so fucking far because I used to commute. So it's like I just wanted to do my commute, go to work, and then go home. Didn't work like that for those meetings. Like yeah, and then I would have to pay for Uber, and that shit was like it ranged from like $60 to $70 because I was in the city. Girl, this is why I don't like working because you do a lot of shit that you just don't want to do, but you have to do it for the money. Yeah. So that was the last job, 9 to 5 I worked. Um, yeah, and I can't see myself like working an actual 9 to 5 again. I say full time because I ain't gonna say everything, but I can't see myself working a full time again because it really hurt when I was going to work. Because, okay, so I was pregnant with my daughter. Obviously, like she wasn't here. I didn't have any kids at that time. I was preparing to have kids. But after when I went back to work after giving birth to my daughter, I hated it even more. Mentally, it didn't feel good. Like it was just like I felt like I was missing out on her life. Like it really was ass. And then on top of that, even though they know you have kids, a baby at that, because when I went back to work, my daughter was 6 months. Even though they know you have kids, when you call out because your kid is sick, they literally write you up. They're like literally fuck you and your kid. Like it's crazy. So I used to get a lot of write-ups because by the time I was going back to work, my daughter was 6 months. It was like September, October. So you guys know winter is right around the corner. So what does that mean? Like cold season, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So my daughter would get sick, and as her mother, I called out of work to be with her. So yeah, no, they don't really care about your personal life. By they, I mean work, jobs, whatever you want to call it, 9 to 5. They don't really care about your personal life. And it's like fucked up because it's like you're doing something for them with your personal life. So it's like you guys should care too. But they don't. It's just a job. They want you there to do X, Y, and Z, and then that's it. Like, you know, that whole saying of like, oh, you're disposable? That's literally how a job is. So, at your own risk, you guys, because honestly, my whole life I've worked a 9 to 5. This is the longest I've gone without working, which is so ironic because it's like when I have kids. But this is the longest I've gone without working. And trust and believe, I had that mindset of like, I need to work this job to pay the bills, this, that, the third. I did at one point work a job and then also have my little, ooh, excuse me. I did work a job and then also have my art business on the side, which I was making bank. Um, um, yeah, so that was a nice balance, but like that faded out because life, like just getting into toxic situations and stuff like that. But I always knew I did not want to work a 9 to 5. I just did not. I wanted to like do what I wanted to do. I wanted to show off my personality. I wanted to, like, if I wanted to frolic out in the grass at 9 a.m. in the morning, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, that's how I always view my life. I really want to live a free life. Like I really want to be able to just wake up. If I want to go outside with my kids, just bask in the sun for an hour, like I want to do that. If I want to wake up and paint or draw, I want to do that. I don't want to wake up fucking crusty dusties in my eyes and being like, oh, I gotta catch this commute to go to work and stay there for X amount of times. Like, just yeah. The only thing I can say that I liked about work, um, is I love fashion. I am a fashion girly through and through, so I put it on. Even if they had uniforms, I was like, not for me. But yeah, other than that, like I'm just like, it's really not my calling to be working a 9 to 5. And I remember when I had my first vending um experience, or yeah, my first vending opportunity. Um, I was only there for 2, 3 hours, and I made over $300. When I work like, let's round it to 20 an hour. It was like 22 or something like that, but it's 20 an hour. 3 hours for 20 an hour made 60 plus you get taxes out. So you're making like $50. 3 hours vending, I made $300. So that means I made $100 each hour. I don't know about y'all, do the math, but yeah. So right now I'm just like going with the flow of life. Again, thank God that I haven't got made it to zero. Um I've been able I've been able to get funds in. This is why I'm at the point that I am at now and also still have a savings. So that's pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as my kids are taken care of, like we're able to fund the life we want. Like again, you guys working a 9 to 5 is not the like say all, be all, da da da. Like you could literally experience life however you want. You could manifest it however you want. You could, like literally like that cliche saying, live the life you want. Like you could live the life you want. And it all starts like with small shit. Like if you want like good teeth, bitch, floss every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just small things that like build up to be bigger things. So yeah, I think that was my little tidbit, little, but I really don't have much to say about working because it's fucking ghetto. Clock that T. Anywho, has like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that, and some more. If you guys like what the fuck I'm saying, if you guys want to hear more from me, if you guys want to chit chat, yeah, um, and let me know. On that note, this is y'all. Much love, much love, much love. You see this fucking cat, bruh? I got juicy on my ass. Juicy on